The first 10 or 11 years here, I volunteered for the state-run orphanage, and during that time was able to see how the government functioned and what they were doing, and was just really drawn to the children and the ministry. But it was really our time walking to church on Sunday morning that brought it all home for us. I think they counted in 2005 about 1,500 kids living on downtown San Jose on the streets, and we saw them. And so we talked, and how long are we going to ignore this? The time Emma was about 3, and there was a little girl about the same age playing in the trash can, looking for food. And they began asking, who's going to take care of them?
I'll never forget, it was actually Thanksgiving Day of 2006 when we got the word from the local government that we could put a children's home here. And so we quickly called the folks back at Highland Park and said, okay, we have the green light. It's just great to be able to see the difference when children come and they ask us, as Lydia shows them their first bedroom, well, who else sleeps here in this bed? Because they've never had their own bed. Or she'll say, you know, why don't you put these 4 or 5 changes of clothes into your closet? And they'll say, well, what's a closet? They've never had enough to need to store anything. And yet over time, as they're able to have what we call a physical home, where all their basic needs are met, they have an opportunity to actually be a child again. We were talking to one of their teachers and psychologists at the Methodist school, and we said, what differences do you see in the lives of the children after they've been here for a couple of months? And she didn't hesitate one instant. She said, you see in the lives of the children, when they get here, yes, they're fighting with other children for their lunches and this, that, and the other thing. But after 2 or 3 or 4 months, they start to be able to dream again about a future. And they start to ask, teacher, what does it take to become a doctor? What does it take to become an astronaut? I want to build bridges. What's an engineer? What do I have to study? And so they've gone from looking for food under somebody else's desk to dreaming about what they're going to be. And so for us, just being able to be a part of that process, and certainly the church through partnering with us, you are a part of that process as well. And we give just incredible thanks to God for that partnership.
It takes a village to do it. I mean, really takes a lot of folks and a lot of time, but that's where Highland Park has just been an incredible blessing to us, that you've empowered us financially and through prayer and support to be able to do that. We'd love for you to meet every single one of them and just to see the differences in their lives, for them to be able to actually to hug and to love and to receive love in a healthy way is just amazing.